What up, world? Is Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, I'm coming back to y'all for another super dope ass interview. Hey, man, I got a true. I don't know, man. This nigga might be Mr. Tubi. I don't know, Mr. Tubi, Mr. Amazon Prime. I don't know whatever you want to call my man, but I tell you what, he out here putting in some serious work. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit things you may have seen my man in. Unsecure, Too Little, Too Late. Envious of You, My Husband's Mistress, Blood Thicker Than Water, Never Satisfied, Code of Envy, and What She Wants. Hey, I got a true talented actor coming through to share some game, give his story. Hey, man, you know what? So show some love to my man. Joshua, Setlife Farmers in the building. I think he got there building. Hey, back
there we go. Yeah. We in here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, listen, bro. First of all, appreciate you coming through, man. Tap in with God chat back. Yeah, appreciate
it. I appreciate you for having me, dog, for sure.
Man, I try to get, man, you know what? I just completed my first my first movie. I ain't gonna call it a Tubi movie because
okay. Right. Yeah.
I respect the grind a whole lot different when you did that motherfucker yourself. I said, you know what? Put some respect on the folk name, man. Anyway, Josh, take us back, man. I know you from Memphis 10. Tell us what it was like growing up in Memphis with that good ass music, barbecue, chicken wing. Take us back, dog.
I grew up in the pimp player era, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
the real hustling era, you know. So back when I was coming up, it was fun, man. You know, the neighborhood took care of each other. You know, people had your back. You know, it wasn't on social media, so you know, living was living in the moment. You know, so a lot of my characteristics just came from, you know, like the player type hustling guys in the neighborhood, from family members to just people my family members ran with. So, you know, the way I move is a little different. You know, I guess it's considered old school, even though I'm a young cat. But you know, I got an old soul, man. That just come from, you know, the upbringing back then.
Well, you know, man, see, two of my favorite two artists came out. My favorite group, Ball and G, come out of Memphis. Man, Orange Mound. Them boy raised me with the game. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Them boy, they're legends, man.
Hey, man, then y'all had, man, 3-6, and my boy, man, y'all had, hey, Memphis didn't put out some bangers,
for sure.
Man.
We on the music scene, you know, we growing. It's a lot of talented people in the city, man. If we can be as talented as coming together as we are just separate, we really big, you know. So we just got to learn that little part right there, how to merge it all into one. That's all.
Well, I'm from Chicago, and I get it. You know, Memphis and Chicago got a real connection with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
A lot of similar roots. All of our cousins is down there, up there. It's the same thing. So if we would ever come together, shit, it'd be a great day for us too. So I
got family in Chicago. I got a lot of family members. I haven't seen them in quite some time, but I remember having a family reunion and huge family out there, which is crazy. I'm like, wow, that's something else.
Yeah, man. Memphis is home. That's our second home, man. Yeah, that's our second home. So, Josh, take me through this, man. So, growing up, bro, Memphis 10, like you said, the player era, you soaking up the game. But what made you have a love for the arts and say, you know what? Because that shit just don't start. It didn't start doing movies. That had to go back. They had an origin somewhere. Where did that start at, Josh?
Started at a young age. You know, like I said, the neighborhood gave me the name of he gonna be a star. You know, that was just the thing. I was just one of them kids that was, you know, the energy, like the aura of myself. We know what they say. That boy, they're a character. You know, that was me. I was always imitating or portraying, even just the neighborhood guys. I'm imitating the pimps, imitating the players. You know, I'm mimicking them and just doing what I do. And I was in love with television. And, you know, with me being raised in the hood and having so many, you know, hood people in your family, street people, you know, but I also had educated people. I also had business-minded people. So I was just soaking in the game. So being at a young age, not realizing I was just becoming everybody I was seeing, which what made me. And that's why I think I'm considered talented in the acting field, is because I done seen so many characters in my lifetime. You know, I'm able to just understand and gravitate, because acting is like portraying someone. And when you kind of can feel that person, it's kind of easy to become them, you know, get into character. And so that started at a young age, you know what I'm saying? Long time ago.
Okay. So you
Yep.
saying like growing up in the hood when we got all them different goddamn characters and personalities around us, you gotta learn how to adapt to these different all these crazy ass niggas around there.
Yep. You sometimes you gotta play crazy just so they can think you crazy, you know.
Hey, so they leave you alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So being able to do that and see how well it works, especially when people start believing you, you know, that was another thing. I'm convincing people what I want them to believe, what I'm portraying at a young age. So, you know, they stick with you because that's how acting is portraying, convincing, you know.
Making you believe that shit is real. That's really me.
That shit real. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So doing that, what would you say, man? Okay, so tell me about how you first got into it. How did you get discovered? What was that? Because you know everybody want to go ask, man, why you ain't asking how he got put on? I'm gonna get to it. Let the man tell it, warm us up. How did you get it? What was your foray into acting? Like, what was that first moment about? Like, you know what, man, put this nigga in the movie. Please put this nigga in the movie.
So I actually came in through the music business. You know, in the southern region, you know, I was known, had big songs. I was on tour. So it, like I said, same thing. People like that boy got it. You know, he got it. So it was always that. Now the thing that we couldn't get at the time, independent filming wasn't around. It was kind of things like you got to go to California, get an agent. And I was so deep in music, I'm like, I don't want to take that risk right now. I got this right here, so let me understand where I'm going with this. Yeah. So when I was kind of coming out of music, music had changed. I'm coming out of music and I'm at the gym working out. And one of my partners that left music, got into film, like, look, bro, man, you ever thought about doing movies? I'm like, for sure. He like, bro, I'm for real. I'm like, I'm for real too. He like, man, I'm finna give you a script. Now we filming Saturday. It's a Wednesday. He like, we filming Saturday. You think you can do this? I'm looking like, now I don't really know what's finna happen. I'm like, yeah, I can do it, you know. But I'm knowing myself. I'm like, I'm finna figure this out. So I get to researching because I understood acting, but I'm researching the set, you know, script reading and all of that. And when I got to set, I done it. They was like, hold up. I thought y'all said he ain't done movies before. They like, he ain't. But they were like, how the hell he just pulled this off? And it started right then. That was late 23, man. My acting journey started at the end of 23. Yep.
And you've been on motherfucking fire ever since. So pretty much.
Yep.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Now, basically, I was just gonna say when I'm dedicated, locked in, once I go. I ain't no half stepping. Once I step in it, I'm either gonna keep going or I'm gonna back up.
Either you gonna be, you in it to somebody, you either decide to get out or goddamn they're gonna try to force you out one way or another.
One way or another. I ain't no quitting. No, sir. No, sir. I'm locked in, boss, for sure.
Well, man, you wouldn't have not known that, dog. Looking at some of your work, you would have not known that, man. You talking about 2023? That's 2025, my nigga. This ain't 2033, nigga. This ain't 2033, nigga. This is 2025.
Hey, but you know what you just said when we first started, you have a different respect once you've done it. So, like, I try to let people know I really sit down and study this stuff, man. So it's not like I have what they say I'm a natural. Okay, so I understand it a lot more, you know, but it don't stop me from studying. It don't stop me from researching. It don't stop me from taking it serious. Just because I'm a natural, I don't mean like I'm gonna just walk on set and I know. No, and I pay attention when I need to be directed. You know, I'm easy to talk to. I'm easy to guide because I'm trying to understand what you're looking for. You know, and if you need me to implement something else, I got you. But that's another thing too. I can be directed, you know, and understand the process.
So, Josh, talk about that. How important is it to be coachable on set? Because I'm sure a lot of people trick themselves out of opportunity because niggas think because they're not easy to work with. How important is that?
I think it's very important because you have to remember you're stepping into somebody else's dream. You're stepping into somebody else's imagination. This is what they wrote. This is what they envision. So I understand you might feel something, but that's more of a conversation you got to have at a proper time. You know what I mean? Because now if you shoot your own movie, then that's your dream. That's your, you know, your vision.
Talk to him.
But when you're doing a movie, somebody wrote this and they vision this stuff piece by piece. So you need to be coachable because you're doing something for somebody else as well. You becoming a character for this person. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not coachable, then that's gonna make it a kind of awkward situation to me.
Yeah. And how easy is it, have you seen people get a bad rep where it's like, man, don't work with dude. Dude is difficult. You know what? It happens, don't it?
It happens actually quite often. You know, and this is people have to understand you can't let social media dictate who you are. And I think some of them do that. They let social media convince them that they're more than what they are. And they bring that to people's set, and you don't do that, man. You gotta respect other people's situations. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah.
Hey, John, now we ain't got. I'm gonna have to get the collection plate, man. You start preaching here, boss. You start to preach, boss.
It's just in me, man. I just try to tell the truth on what I believe the truth is. You know, everybody got their own opinions, but I mean, I'm a spiritual person, man. God gifted me with something, so I just speak what I believe and what I feel is right, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
John, let me tell you something, man. That was I know what you saying is a mouthful. Like I said, this ain't my interview. These folk know about me. This is me. This is I'm learning you. But going on set, and I saw how folk acting. I'm like, ma'am, you not goddamn Holly Berry now, ma'am, ma'am. You need Holly Berry wouldn't be here. Your ass is hitting
For sure.
Your goddamn self, ma'am. Please.
For sure. Please.
So, and that's the whole thing, man. Josh, thank you for saying that. Social media has hyped these folk up, making them think that you more important than you really are. You bigger than what you is. Ain't nothing wrong with having self-belief and feeling you somebody, but let's not get goddamn inflated and think you more than what you are. Like you don't need that opportunity.
One of the biggest things I learned, you know, from just street people, and this was always a term, you ain't bigger than the program. You know, I grew up trying to, I learned that long time ago. I used to be like, what they mean by, then you start figuring out, man, you're not bigger than what's the big picture. You just not. Somebody can replace it. You just a piece of it for sure. You got to understand that. Real talk. You got to respect it.
I hope y'all taking notes when my man said, hey, you ain't bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
No.
Not none of us.
No. You can't be replaced. So, yeah.
John, now let's get into some of these roles, man. Tell me, now, these various movies, we're not going to go specifically, you know, one by one. Folks can go, they can go do their own and watch them. But kind of talk to me, what roles do you enjoy the most?
I love the villain role, man. And so I love being antagonist. It is crazy, but I love being antagonist because I just feel like what they bring to the movie is very important. They create the whole suspense, the thriller, the situation. They create the roller coaster. And I love being antagonist, man. For some reason, it's just I love it. So that's kind of like my thing. I like being the bad guy.
Cause you trying to always figure out what this fool about to do.
Exactly.
What he gonna do.
Exactly. They have fun backgrounds, man. Antagonists, they backstories and the situation just be fun going on their journey with them, though. So
Wow. So some of the cities you filmed in, man, kind of obviously Detroit, you been to Detroit yet? What's some of the cities you filmed in?
So right now, my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, and South Carolina. Now, I just talked to my boy D-Ham. He been talking to his homegirl, Mina Monroe. So I might be going to Detroit real soon. So, you know, we just letting that piece together and things like that. But like I was explaining to a few other directors, I'm ready to start traveling. So I'm finishing up everything that I got established here in Memphis, get that out the way. And then definitely 2026, I'm trying to rock and roll all over the states for sure.
Okay, so you're trying to be available and roll out whenever needed.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does, as far as from a movie, like a portfolio, when you say, okay, man, I like playing the villain, but what other role would you feel, Josh, would be something that would challenge you? Because the villain easy, I'm not going to say it's easy. Let me not say that. But it's more natural. Growing up where we come from, we see a lot of villains. A whole lot of them niggas.
Yep, for sure.
What would be the one role, Josh, you feel, shit, I got to go really goddamn and dig deep to play this role? What would that be, Josh?
I think doing like a biopic of someone where you have to, because now you have to portray someone that everybody have seen. You know, they know their mannerisms, they know they movements. I think that's really challenging because you're not creating a character, you actually becoming someone that the world knows. So I would say something like that, like a biopic, you know what I'm saying? If I had to be the young Samuel Jackson or something, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, coming over his back. Yeah, you know, things like that. So, you know, I would love doing something like that, but that's the time I know I wouldn't have to work no job right now. You know, the studio prepped me with the right people and I made the research and things like that. I think that would probably be the biggest challenges, trying to portray what we have all seen. Like, we know this person. Now you finna be that person. That's another ball game.
No, that's tough, man.
Game.
Yeah. Hey, just like the boys that play Pac and Biggie, I respect them boys, man, because hey, them legends, you had to try to, man, portray people we love and know.
Yep. And two people do it so well, and they both entertainers. Jamie Foxx and Will Smith. So they give me hope because they come from the music world. They true entertainers. So when them guys become them people, they become them, man. And they do such a great job at this. So, yep.
Yeah, let's switch back to music real quick, man. What was it about music at that time that you made you say, "Sweat, I don't want to do this no more"? What was it that made you say it's time to get out of this, or it's time to go foray into something else?
It became less about the art and more about more about the clicks. So you got some people that we love the craft to where if somebody said, "Man, yeah, we taking money away from this. It's just all about making people feel good." I would be still one of the people in line to do it. Because it's just about the feeling of giving and people loving it. You know, I probably miss out on money because I'd be so focused on the crowd. So when they start making it less, when they take that from you and they make it about the clicks and you got to go do this weird stuff to go viral, I can't do that, man. It's because it's not in there. I do everything out of spirit, out of energy. So if I got to wake up and say, I'm going to be a fool today. So everybody, I can't do that, man.
Yeah.
I can't do it. So I respect the ones that do.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Josh. When it got to the point where it was about less of the art and more of the theatrics and the dumb shit, that's when you say it's time for me to exit stage left.
Yeah, I might as well go into acting. I might as well go ahead and go into being.
That's what these niggas is doing.
Exactly.
Josh, ain't no actors.
Exactly, 100%. I might as well go deep into it. Why wait? Why wait?
That was smart.
Yeah,
that was smart. The 99% of rappers is actors.
And they acting, man. I'd have been around, man.
You niggas ain't doing none of that shit y'all land. I know that for a fact on majority of them.
Yep. And then the new way with the youngsters, you gotta do it to get a fan base, which is even crazier. Because now you playing with life and death just so people can listen to your music. That's insane, man. To me, that's insane. So
I couldn't do it. We ain't from the area where you play with life and death.
No,
sir.
No, we never thought that was cool, man. I don't understand it. I guess it's not for me to understand, but you know, hey, I just pray for them and take my hats off and hey, man, do what y'all gotta do. I'm up out of there.
Okay, Josh, I know we're coming up on time. We got about 10 minutes, man, because I want to be respectful of your time and your grind. What is some of the advice that you want to give, you want to impart to those that admire your art, admire your craft? Because again, it ain't fair to just think you just landed on Tubi goddamn movie covers and shit like that. It was a work job, man. It was a work.
Yeah.
And it says you started 2023, but if they were listening, it started a long time ago before that.
A long time ago, yes. Actually, it's 2003. If you know, because that's when my rap career actually made a name for itself to the middle school kids and high school kids, and my name was actually a name, you know. So
So I have to credit Josh the 20 years before.
Exactly.
It's up.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was a training ground. That was you getting in front of being in front of people, entertaining. Same thing you're doing now in front of
100%.
people.
Yep, 100%.
What is your advice to those that think this shit is an overnight success? Because it really took you 20 years to get seen.
Yep. My advice would and I know I'm finna go a little deep. The truth is let God grab that wheel and you get on that passenger side, and you do what you say you're gonna do, and you stay firm on that, and you have faith in that, and let him show you, because that's what I did. I was trying to drive so much, man, and I thought I was doing him a favor. I got you
I
got a
got it.
lot of people to deal with, and he showed me one day, no, you ain't got it. I'm gonna show you what we finna do. And I got on over there on the passenger side, and I sat there, right, not
And
knowing where we finna go. And then some
preach,
kind of way we went to where I wanted to start at. And I'm sitting there looking
preach.
like, what? And then he kept on saying, I got you. And every time he said he got me, I said back. So I don't force nothing. I
Come on,
don't
Josh.
go against nothing. I just do
Come on.
my studies. I do what he tell me to do.
Come on.
I do my job, what I control, and that's
Come on.
studying, researching, learning, understanding. And if you really got a passion for the art, then let that happen. You know what I'm saying? And the roles will come, because I promise you, and it's not a flex, but I've never had to beg for a role. I've never had to call and just ask for one. I just see what I see, and people see my talent, or I do the audition tape and they see it and advance me where I need to go, and I leave it at that.
Come on.
Yep, because I'd rather them want me instead of me wanting them.
Because when they want you, it's feel a whole lot better.
It's a lot better. You're
Yeah.
gonna be valued at a certain point.
Yeah.
They know what
Yeah.
you bring to the table, and that's what I
Yeah.
cherish a lot, for sure.
But we can't speed past that, Josh. You said something. We got to give God his credit. And this is a channel where we give God all praise. I'm
Yes,
living
sir.
testimony to what you just said, because for majority of my life, I was telling him, well, the best place for us to go.
Go.
Hey, John, I
Yes,
had
sir.
the map. I said, well, no, we can stop here, guys. We don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to.
For sure.
And he said, okay, go ahead. And then your ass crashed. She said, are you ready for me to drive?
Man.
You ready for me to drive?
Yep.
I said, tell you what, I'm gonna let you drive. And I tell you what, now some of the back roads we took to get there, I didn't recognize them.
We can't see it.
We can't
see it. No.
But Josh, it said walk by faith, not by sight. That's what it said, right, Josh?
Yes, sir. Close them eyes and just let it happen.
Man. So in doing that, Josh, and studying, man, and you giving that jewel to people about, hey, you know what, trust God, have that spiritual component.
Yep.
Is that, Josh, fair to say that's what keep you from veering off to anything? Because I'm sure it's gonna, and I know it's gonna come a time when them offers are saying, hey, Josh, here's so many zeros, but I'm gonna need you to wear one of them goddamn dresses for us, Josh. Hey, Josh, I'm gonna need you to. Is that what you say? No, sir.
See, because I'm a firm believer in why should I? And I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. If that's your thing, because I'm not a comedian. I think comedians do it best for whatever range that is of comic, but it's like at a certain part, why do I need to wear it?
Come on.
What are we doing? You know what I mean? And I say it's no disrespect to nobody, but I don't see fit in doing it, because if I built my name as a man, no matter what the man was doing, why should I get to this point and have not be the man? So
y'all
I don't.
That. Some of y'all gonna catch that tomorrow on the replay. Some of y'all gonna catch that jewel tomorrow on the replay. If I got here being the man, why I gotta do that? Not being a man.
Not being a man, I gotta make that make sense to me.
It ain't gonna make sense.
It ain't gonna make sense. No, there's no way to make it make sense. And you have to explain it to your nieces and daughters, and why should I have to?
Josh, explain, man, being a father of two, I believe, is that still correct? Or you didn't add it on to the family? It's still two, Josh.
Well, I have a stepdaughter that's 9, so I got a total of 2 boys and a girl. Yep.
So tell me about, man, the best part about being a father, man. What you enjoy the most about fatherhood, Josh?
Man, really guiding, teaching. Helping them lay them seeds and watching it grow. Like them being little versions of you, and things like that, and them looking up to you as well. There's like a good feeling, like your kids come to you for advice and things like that, and you can tell they really watching you, and then they let you know they proud of you too, because they see the dream I'm chasing while I'm trying to help them with theirs. Because I really put them first. But they, when they see what I'm doing and they proud of it, it's a great feeling. Unmatched.
Man, I raised my boys as a single father, and ain't nothing better, Josh, than fatherhood. It's the greatest job ever. Hardest job.
Hardest job, but great.
Hard. Hey, but the greatest job, and I'm living proof, Josh. The better you do by your kids, the better God gonna do by you. I'm living proof of it.
Yep,
You do
I'm
right
firm
by them
believer.
babies, He gonna do right by you.
Yep, firm
That's a
believer
fact.
in it. Yep, 100%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Josh, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up with something fun, man. Now, I don't want you to step on nobody's toes, but I'm gonna have to get your top 5 artists. If you could give me 5, and don't nobody get mad at Josh. I'm asking him this.
Top
From Memphis
5,
10, I need your top Memphis 10 top 5 artists of all time. Any genres, Josh. I ain't gonna just do you because y'all boys listen to Bobby Hutch. Y'all listen to everything down there, man. Y'all listen to everything. So just top 5 of all time. Any genre.
Top
Josh.
5 be Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta go with Dolph. Oh my God, they created something big.
God bless the dead. Yes, sir.
I gotta go with Playa Fly.
Playa Fly.
He did his thing. Memphis. A-Ball MJG. They led the way.
Now, don't leave my boys out the list now.
Can't lead them. And 3-6, man. You know them boys was from the whole city, and what they created was super dope. Everybody was from a different part of the city with 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, really?
A lot of them from South Memphis, North Memphis, Orange Mound. They from around the way. You know, they weren't just from one part. Together. They all came together. I think that's one of the first time we've seen that.
But that's big.
Yep.
That's just like getting niggas in Chicago from all sides to come together and do something.
Yep. And I don't know if people realized that back then, but it's like now I'd be like, man, you know what? They was all from different parts of the city.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Well, there it is, Josh. Hey, man, Josh, tell us any upcoming projects you got you want to shout out, man. Give out and tell people how to reach you, man, how to book you. Go ahead, Josh. Let these folks know how to get in touch with you.
We got Troublesome supposed to come out June 10th, directed by Jason Martin. Very good movie. I play a cat called Young Sosa. Okay. I got Scorn coming out. That's based out of Atlanta. I play Antonio. Miss Portia filmed that one. Okay. I got in South Carolina, I filmed Felicia. Get You One Films. The movie is called. Oh, how did I forget the movie? Silent Competition. That's my first rom-com, so that's gonna be a good one. I had a great time filming it. Me and Robert Parker, we got a new film coming out called The Wrong Someone with Michael James, Mercedes, Rashad Rebel. That's gonna be a real good one. That's gonna be a good one. And we got Bad Choices Part 1, 2, and 3 coming out for the year. It was actually a series, but we broke it down to 3 movies called Bad Choices, directed by Robert Parker. Man, Bad Choices is gonna be by being a series and going into 3 films, y'all gonna love it. It's a masterpiece. Man. It's great.
Well, Josh, you can't, man. My girl Corey Love, she love you, man. When she reached out to me, she's like, man, you gotta get my boy Josh on the show. You gotta get
Corey, good people.
Already watched your work. I said, damn, I like bro. I didn't, I hadn't connected the dots, but I said, I like bro.
Yes, sir.
And so it was a blessing how the divine lined everything up, man.
Come on now. Corey, good people.
Cool. Great people.
Yes, sir. Yes, she fight for you. She fight for you.
And she believe in you.
Yeah, she fight.
Hey, boy, she gonna pull for you, John.
Facts, 100%. Yep.
Yeah. All right, John. How can these folk reach you, man? And we out of here, man.
Cast Joshua Farmer, CAST Joshua Farmer, JOSHUA FARMER. Man, you can either go to Instagram. See, if you go to Instagram, my link is right there in the bio. Or you can just Google my name, Joshua Farmer, and a lot of my stuff will pop up. And that's the best way. And I do talk back to the people that support me. I'm always reposting what they say about me, or I'm coming back. Man, social media ain't nothing but networking for me. It ain't no pedestal because I'm this, then no. It's a networking ground so I can touch the people that love what I do. And that's what I do with it.
All right, well, John, hey, I'm about to be dropping these shorts and reels, man, so I'm going to be tagging you in it, homie.
For sure. I'm reposting, and I'm right up under there with you, for sure.
All right, man. Well, hey, man, God bless you, man. Thank you for, stopping by Cigar Chats and Mac. I'm going to see you soon. And when my movie drop, I'm going to send it to you because it's going to be coming out.
Please do.
Isabel Studios, my boy Jurian made it, man. It's called Cinderella. Okay. I ain't going to say nothing, John, but I think I did all right in that motherfucker, but I want your opinion.
Now for sure, I'm watching it. I got to get back on here with you, man, for sure.
All right, homie.
Yep.
Be blessed. Talk to you soon.
Man, you too, family. All right.